Welcome to Words of Wisdom and Guidance. How are you today? Oh, well, I'm sorry I'm in this top again. I don't care. I am so warm. If you can hear my fan, I apologize. I'll try and shout, but it is a sweltering day again. And we've had a wonderful rugby day. So Boca winner again. But Scotland played really well. If you are a Scottish supporter, your team did good. Your team did good. Honestly, very good. How has your day been? Well, we're on a day, the 11th, 1-1. And it just occurred to me, balance, harmony, 1-1, two things. And I had a bit of a thought in my mind about letting go of someone and really choosing yourself. If they don't come back and they just never make the effort to try or anything like that, they sit in their ego, they sit in there somewhere, in their minds that they're not wanted, or you're tough luck or whatever, right? It can feel a little bit disconcerting, especially when you're on this journey and all you've got is yourself. So today I've spent by myself. My mother rang me. She said, "How did you enjoy the rugby?" I was like, "Great." Didn't even go to my parents to watch it. I was literally on my own. And she said, "So what have you been doing today?" I was like, "Nothing really, on my own." I went to the yard. I saw people there. I went and sorted my car with my brother. I saw him at his workshop. I did things like that. But the genuine feeling of being on your own and just you, it's very different, okay? It's not about being alone or lonely, but it's just having this very keen awareness that this is where you are now. And that's what occurred to me. And when I sat down, I thought, right, I've just gone for my walk with my sister-in-law, lovely, and there's orbs or something flying around here. It's really quite lovely. And I came back and I was like, right, I'm going to come sit with you guys, sit at my magic table. I feel I'm ready now to just channel and see what today brings. What is our guidance? And everything suddenly sort of felt very blue. Everything was blue. So that is, for me, Archangel Michael. He is the Archangel of courage and strength. He is also our Archangel that will give us a little push if we need a push somewhere. He certainly is my protector. I just want to say cheers. I've got this beautiful elderflower with mint and lemon. Lots of ice. Can you hear? Oh, so delicious. Anyway, and he definitely is our beautiful Archangel of courage and strength. And sometimes it does take courage and strength when you are on this journey of being on your own and not having to talk to anyone, or it's just you're talking to spirit and it's just you. So I wanted to share that with you because I felt that so strongly a little bit just now when I was just getting myself ready to come upstairs. I brought my fan up and I thought, right, to get myself a drink, come and sit with you guys. So the cards on the table, you can probably see, there we are. We have got our Inner Temple Oracle cards as our starters, but we've got the a soul purpose card. Our quantum. Let me just take that. What is that? Soul purpose. It was just a rise above the dark days of life. It just said to me, read it. Do not fight them, but have faith that the light will always return. So I kind of feel like that's what I was sort of feeling. I was like, it's just me. It's just, here I am. Everyone else's life seems to be having wonderful pivotal moments. We talked about this yesterday and I was just like, oh my goodness me. Here I am. This is me. On my own. Yep, absolutely. Got my rod or my wand to trying to fish for myself. It's very interesting. And I've got orbs going around. Can you see them? Be interesting. Anyway, so yeah, rise above these dark days. rise above them. We've got the quantum oracle. So there's the blue with the sort of cycle with a circle. Can you see it? So almost like the wheel of fortune. So I feel like I wanted it to, I've never paid attention to this bit with these cards, and I've had them a long time, and feels very much like this is sort of everything is happening, and this is you or me. This is me sitting in the middle. Okay, maybe you feel the same way, and you're just waiting for something to turn, something to open, something to unlock. So let's see what the quantum oracle cards are going to give us. Then I also took my energy cards, and when I was looking at my energy cards, there is again, I don't even know what that is really. It's a beautiful pearl in the center, and I feel like this is what Spirit is sort of saying to me right now. You know, you're in the center of all of this happening, but it's happening for you. It's happening to move you. It's happening to bring about everything to do with your next stage. You know, it's almost like that pearl is now ready. You're ready kind of feel. So again, blue. And then I thought, right, I want some tarot cards. There they were. There they were, look. Our beautiful Empath Tarot. And again, it's that sort of wheel look on it. So is Spirit telling us something is about to turn? It's going to turn any minute now. Rise above the dark days of your life. Just rise up and just trust and believe that, yeah, things are going to change for you. And sometimes when we don't see that tangible evidence, it takes a minute to believe in that, doesn't it, sometimes? Interesting. And this dragonfly I've got on my stand over here is really pulling me in, the dragonfly, all about transformation. Adversity often contains opportunity. Everything is difficult before it is easy. So there we are. Cheers. There's the answer. And even the game today. You know, the Springboks at one point were even with Scotland, and I was thinking, oh, what's going on? And Scotland kept hammering them and coming back at them. They eventually overcame that, you know, that lead, and off they went. And it was, you know, it was very clear that but yeah, they didn't stop really pushing hard, either teams. So I feel it's a real strong rise above the dark days of your life, and rise above the dark days of your life with, you know, do not fight them, but have faith that the light will always return. I wonder if we can just quickly, that is just, I just feel really strongly about the fact it was there, and they wanted me to read it to you. So I'm going to, oh, I don't know where my bookie is. Oh dear, here it is. Number 13. You have had your share of good and bad times. Night falls cool and grey, but day will dawn, bringing the sun and light, warm, soft, healing on your skin. Do not struggle when there is nothing to struggle against. You are neither night nor day, but instead you rise serenely above both. You are neither darkness nor light. You simply absorb them and transform them into something new. There is nothing that the outside world can give you. The only things that matter are the light in your heart and the voice of your soul. Meditate in silence and without distraction from thoughts of anger, rage, or sadness. Rise above these feelings. You are not your rage or your anger, nor are you your sadness that tries to make you feel bad about yourself. You are always the person you decide to be, the person you want to be. This is always within your power. The warrior within you is a servant of the light and brings you centeredness and meditation. Your inner warrior light is the source of wisdom and stillness, bringing every weapon to bear to shatter the shadow of depression when its icy hands reach out for you. Connect powerfully with the resonance of your inner warrior. Do not reject it. This part of you is blessed with knowledge and is more familiar with peace than any other. Precisely because it is this aspect of your personality that protects peace within you. Warriors rise calmly above all potential threats because they know fear. They know it so intimately that it no longer holds any fear for them. And power animal is panther. Cedarwood is the essential oil. Healing crystal is snake skin jasper, and number 4. And of course this is number 13, which boils down to a 4. And it's on page 56, which is 11. So these things are there always. I see the connection. So let us start. Let's see. This is beautiful. So far so good with our guidance for today. Our weekend guidance. I'll probably be here tomorrow. But we'll call it a weekend guidance today. Just in case I don't see you. In case you don't see me. Yeah. Adversity often contains opportunity. Yeah. So when those moments come of doubt or disappointment maybe, or have I done the right thing? I know I've done the right thing, so it can't be that. But just those moments of, yeah, it's just interesting. I can't explain it right now. Maybe it's something will come up and I'll be able to explain it. But you will know if you're here and you're still watching me. It's 11 on the clock. If you're still here and it's magic, I saw 11:11 again yesterday, 10:10 today. Interesting. Chamber of Innocence. Well, there we are. The Chamber of Innocence. Inner child work. Going back to your higher self. Higher self is your inner child, you know. Higher self guidance. Beautiful. Chamber of Innocence. You know, sometimes those are those moments of just pure enjoyment, aren't they? When you let your inner child come out and play and trust. You're holy and whole. You're innocent and innately good. You never got kicked out of the garden. If you feel ashamed about hurting someone, or if you're finding it hard to be generous with yourself, it's time to release all of this bad feelings. Do what you need to do to let go and make amends. As a human, you're here to learn and grow. You're a child of the earth. There's nothing wrong with you. This card comes with a message of tenderness, of gentleness, of self-forgiveness. Treat yourself like the innocent one that you are. It's impossible to get it all right all the time. Yeah. So don't you remember that you came here to grow? You have a right to be here, and you don't need to prove your worth. You have goodness in you. You're an ever-changing work in progress. Grow and learn, but do it softly. When we do know better, we can choose to do something new. This is what it means to be human. So what does the innocent child within you want you to know? What does the innocent child in you want you to know? Yeah. You know, a lot of our wounds, our healing stems from childhood. And you might have said, oh, I had a lovely childhood, but there might have been something that you hold on to, that you feel like comes back round and sort of, and sometimes those wounds can be quite small, but they're there. There's still a bit of a thorn, or, you know, there's still something that you just sort of think, well, you know, as a child, I was always told not to say what was on my mind, for example. And now as an adult, I feel like that should benefit me. I should be able to say. And if I want to know my worth and stand in my power and change the way that I've been a people pleaser all my life, I need to be able to speak up for myself. And when I was a child, I was always told not to. I had a lovely childhood, but I was told not to. And that was just purely how you were brought up. And those situations need to be addressed and changed, you know, as we go forward. So also, I think we forget as adults how to sort of use our imagination. That's just come to me now. And I was thinking about that as well, you know. Sometimes I get a bit worried about using my imagination. I was a very imaginative child. And I loved writing. I loved stories. I told stories all the time. And sometimes we lose that when we get to adulthood. And now, sometimes I still battle to try and think, well, what is it that I'm manifesting? What does my imagination allow me to think of? And I get a bit fearful sometimes of saying that, because it never came true as a child, or, you know, and those sort of moments, you just think about them, don't you? So I think it's important to recognize it. So rise above those dark days of your life, rise above them. And when we're on our own, these things can definitely come about. You start thinking a lot about these things. But let's see what the guidance tells us. What is our guidance, please, Spirit, right now? What is our guidance, please? Okay. Interesting. Both of them are in reverse. We have the loving man and taking steps, both in reverse. Let's see if there's anything else wants to come out. Okay. Oh. Your higher self, holding that beautiful heart, and present power. Interesting. Right. Yeah. And the healing light is on the bottom. So, very interesting. You know, it's almost like present power, standing in that balanced state. The two, you know, the 11, the 2, the balance, the power. Both cats are sitting there, male, female. I don't know. But then anyway, very balanced. Very strong, very powerful looking. And your higher self is very happy, blessed, open heart chakra, lovely smile, feeling quite happy. So that's very interesting. I feel like I want to read those two and then go to the reversal ones. But let's go to the reversal ones because they did come out first. People, there it was, number 5. 5, transformation. So when the loving man is reversed, there is an energy of loss or desires unmet. And that's exactly what I was thinking. You may be longing for a relationship to take shape with someone you already know, or you may be hoping to soon meet the love of your life. Yes, yes, yes. Everything seems to be stalling and time feels like it's slipping away. Yes. There may also be some distance between you and another person. This could be in an emotional sense, such as feeling dismissed by someone important to you, even if it's not a romantic someone, but it could also be a physical separation. While the situation may not feel like it is in your best interest now, you'll find that it is actually freeing you. It is important to maintain your balance and take loving care of yourself. And I kept sort of saying balance. Taking loving care of yourself. Chamber of Innocence. Beautiful. Open your heart to see the opportunity and adventure ahead, even as you're letting go of the past. So remember what the consciousness of love creates. Thinking about the way you want to be treated, and set a strong intention to do and say loving things to yourself. This will open the road and shorten the distance between you and the tender-hearted love to come. So more and more I feel the tender-hearted energy all around me and bring that caring attitude towards myself. So there's always reasons why I tell you my stories and everything. So that's exactly right. And if you're still listening, you're feeling the same way. Intention, number 4. Taking steps in reverse. When this card is reversed in your spread, there's considerable confusion about what you should do next. In fact, you're not entirely convinced that the path you're on is where you want to be. You're unsure about the future and you're second guessing your choices of the past. Don't get bogged down in regrets. There, you see. And this is because Chiron, at the moment, the wounded healer, is very much in the skies, playing a bit of a role, okay? And absolutely bringing things to the surface. So that's why I had this sort of little download, and it was like, oh my goodness me, no, no, no. Why am I thinking like that? Let it come. Rise above them. Let it come. Walk through it. Allow it. Don't get bogged down. Doubting yourself and your own resourcefulness only keeps you stuck. So figure out what it will take to get the joy and purpose back into your life. Chamber of Innocence, your inner self. Do something fun. Have a laugh. Do something exciting. Determined to take control of your own destiny, know that you are completely capable of moving forward. Decide where you want to go and take that first step. I am ready to take action in my own behalf. I choose to move forward now. Higher self is telling you, open your heart, allow this forward motion. Trust, stay balanced, stay powerful, stay knowing that this situation, this love that you want, the love that you're calling in, will come in for you. You've just got to have that patience. And we'll be very surprised. Oh, patience. There it is. You see, I was just going to say, be so surprised if that comes out. There it is. Have patience, divine timing. Number 16, 7, important message. Have the patience now. Spend these days by yourself, learning, studying, doing what you love to do. Love you more than anything. What is our guidance, please, spirits? What is the energy guidance, please? Apart from patience. Patience. Yes, must have patience. The healing light is being offered to us from Spirit. The healing light is being offered from Spirit. Oh, we're having a very good shuffle. There we are. I can't write this. Look. Once again, magic, patience on the bottom. And you saw how many times I shuffled. Right. We have got the garden and the gate. There she sits with the lock, the key round her neck, ready to unlock that gate, to go forward. You've got everything packed. You've got everything ready. You've been prepared. Okay. When you're ready to do this, when this comes to you, when the energy says, let's do this, it'll come. So anxiety is in reverse. Okay. And we've got the temple path. I didn't want it in reverse. I was just going to say in reverse and then out of my hand, and there it is. So we are being very clearly guided. Okay. Really trust in this guidance right now. The garden gate, number 33, magic. Magic, magic, magic. Okay, so abundant prosperity, staying safe. This card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around. I need to put the lights on. I can just see the sun is better. I think you can be able to see that a bit better now. So this card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. But be aware, the choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or fear of the unknown. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside the gate. And that's sort of taking the steps, isn't it? when you're ready to do it, follow what your higher self is guiding you with right now. Okay, remain balanced, remain optimistic. We've also got the temple path, which is all about guidance and help, spiritual purpose and support. So the winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple in a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. This card is here to tell you that what you're going through now is all part of this process. So that's why anxiety, get rid. You don't need to be worrying about this, okay? Really, you don't. You're on this spiritual path. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world, your family members and friends, angels, guides, all the loving spirit helpers who long to assist you. Call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. And we have got this healing light as well. So they are everywhere for us right now. Our higher self is being very guided. Keep your heart chakra open. This is a wonderful life expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your high intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways, and connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. Magic. Beautiful. I will just have a little look at number 18. The anxiety in reverse, because it really is about the nightmare of the card reverse. Could mean one of two things: either a recent problems on its way out, causing you to feel more relaxed, or you have mastered the old habit of worry and have freed yourself from this anxiety. Maintain a trusting attitude and let difficulties and fear of thoughts fade away into the distance. So if it comes up, it's okay, all right, to rise above those dark days, to actually be okay to feel it, okay? It's all right. If it comes up, you're allowed to feel it. Rest and rejuvenation was on the bottom as well. And you know, at the end of the day, being on your own is rest and rejuvenation. You can learn a lot. You can do a lot for yourself. You know, easy. All right. Right, let's get ourselves some empath. I just split to the sun. Yes. Happiest card in the deck. Everything's going to be lovely. Wonderful. Wishes coming true. Okay, let us have a little look then and just see what it is that this beautiful empathic tarot will confirm for us right now as we move forward. As we go forward, we are going forward. We are ready. That garden gate is going to swing open, or you're going to open it as soon as you're ready. You will be enticed to do so. Where does that word come from? Enticed? That's a bit odd. Okay. Anything else? Ah, interesting. Okay. Very interesting. I think that's it. The Empress. There we are, sitting in Empress energy. 3. Magic. Absolutely beautiful. Empress energy. Right. So we have the 3 of Wands. So you have been manifesting this. I kind of feel like this is almost like the garden gate. Sort of waiting for the ships to come in, isn't it? Just waiting for that moment. Having the patience to wait. Patience of waiting with knowing that something will come, with trust, with belief. Okay, adversity often contains opportunity. So I really feel that is confirming that. The Knight of Swords has come out. Knight of Swords sort of came out over here on top of anxiety, so the relief and what have you. Knight of Swords is a fast-moving energy. So something rather quickly could come in, okay? very determined. The Knight of Swords is. He's always very determined. We have the Eight of Swords and the King of Pentacles and the Six of Swords all together over here on top of the temple path. So on the journey, on the right path, you know, when we think about the Eight of Swords, often this card is depiction of you feel like you're tied in or trapped or you can't see something, but actually you are really open if you would only allow yourself to see it. So with guidance, with help, you do definitely feel different. The King of Pentacles, of course, is the king of stability and foundation. And maybe that's something that you've really been building and trying to bring about. The Six of Swords, you've left something behind. It's time to go on. It's time to move forward. Maybe there's something that was trapping you, that was stopping you, that was making you feel. We've just had this sort of conversation. So I feel like that now means that, you know, trust in your foundation. It could be about somebody coming in quite swiftly that would literally help you, okay, with this, because we've also got the Devil card, which again is, you always see these two figures that believe that they are trapped in some way, okay, and you sort of see this sort of feel of like, oh, for goodness sake, can't you actually see that there is another option? There is something here that would change for you if you would only let it. We've also got a Knight of Cups arriving. Now, the Knight of Cups often comes in. He's quite a slow-moving knight, and he sort of gives an offer. There's an offer. Cups are all about emotion. So something could be on its way that would really help you recognize, okay, that you're not stuck. Okay, these burdens and the Fool card together, right? You don't need to carry this anymore. You are standing in Empress power. Okay, you can maintain something. You can take this leap of faith. You are ready. You've got everything you need now. Can you trust in it? You can put these burdens down. It's like a weight is lifted off your shoulders as you move forward. All right. So, well, let us go to our Three of Wands first of all. Our Three of Wands is about growth, expansion, exactly. So something really, and that's why the King of Pentacles is here, I feel. You know, you do have everything you need now. Maybe you have got more stability because you've decided to take the spiritual guidance. Even though you couldn't see it, even though you felt like you didn't really know, you know, you walked away, you put something down, you allowed for this King of Pentacles feeling, okay? So the King of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, sorry, is about opportunities are emerging on the horizon. Your King of Pentacles is about mastery of resources, success, material stability. He symbolizes leadership. The king is you or a person in your life who develops a plan and leads the charge in projects. Thoughtful and methodical, his success brings wealth to himself and those around him. And I feel like that's definitely something that you can almost sure that you are going to be getting rid of. The Devil in reverse is about freedom, because this was in reverse. So it's about that freedom now. Freedom to allow something to arrive. This loving man that we had initially, this loving person, he's going to come in with an offer for you. Okay, and it's depending on how you are going to follow your heart desire. Follow the Fool. You're in Empress energy. Stick to that power, the present power, Empress energy. Your Ten of Wands is about sort of responsibilities and burdens. You may be weighed down. While the end could be near, ask if you're pushing yourself too hard. Can you take this moment to come back to yourself, to stay balanced, to make sure that what you've left behind, what you decided wasn't good enough anymore? Okay, and it's going to come quite swiftly, this Knight of Cups, this person that's going to arrive. I feel like it definitely is this loving man, this love interest that you have been calling in, that you have been wanting. Passionate, idealistic, romantic. Emotions drive your romantic idealism. Let this passion lead to action as you bring art and beauty to life. Yeah, he is a slow moving knight, so he's taking his time. Something's been taking its time, but it could be, I mean, you can see there, you've been standing for ages waiting, like I have. Don't worry, we've all been there, and we're waiting and we're waiting, but we're ready, we're packed, we're ready for this move. And sometimes waiting for someone or something that is not arriving means that you've got to take the initiative. You've got to make a move. You're no longer trapped by this situation any longer. You know, put your burden down and, you know, take that leap of faith. The Fool, take the leap of faith. Let it happen for you. New journeys, leap of faith, new beginnings. It's a beautiful guidance for us, isn't it, when we think about that? So your higher self is telling you, open your heart, okay? Trust in your inner child. Yours your guidance. Find joy, find peace, find balance, find your imagination. Let it happen for you. Take that first step. You are being helped and guided. Temple path, healing light, it is all there for you. And you are in this beautiful Empress energy anyway. Stick to this Empress energy as your guidance. Okay? You're not trapped anymore. It doesn't matter that you couldn't see anything. Trust in this. Put the burden down. Take that first step. Patience for the next step. Patience for the next. Let the energy come to you. That's your guidance for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have enjoyed giving it to you. So thank you. I will ask if you would like, subscribe if you want to comment. Please do. Love to hear from you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am blessed to have given this to you. Thank you again and see you soon. Bye-bye.